Hello everyone, welcome to Teen Shop. So this is our nail art tutorial today, and our lesson today feature all products available from www.teen.shop. In this lesson, we are going to develop more of an understanding with glow-in-the-dark technique, what background is suitable to achieve the best glow, and how to manipulate glow colors. First, I will write down my shop in the comment, www.teen.shop right here. And if you haven't joined yet, this is a WhatsApp group that you can join to get alert from us every time that we go on live stream. We go on here to alert everybody. And you can also join our broadcast channel called Voltino Official on both of our Instagram page, and that will also give you the same alert. Okay? And today we are playing with glow in the dark. Hi everyone! Hello! Let me see if Tara is on so I can moderate Tara. Let me connect. Hi Tara! Let me moderate you. Text me something, Tara, so I can moderate you. Hi everybody. Hi Emboss. Hello Cindy. Welcome. Okay, I'm adding Tara as moderators. Okay. I am ready. Okay, so today we are playing with a glow-in-the-dark jellyfish using our new luminous powders. I also working on a Finding Nemo theme that are glow-in-the-dark. Hopefully tomorrow we can go live on it. So let me go ahead and give it a quick glow for you guys to see, just in case. Okay, so these designs are using our luminous powders, and this is what it looks like in daylight, and this is what it looks like in nighttime. Okay, let me zoom out. So this is like my beginning set, but it get cooler with the next set. Next set, I'm doing character painting with Nemo. Oh my God, it looks so cool, you guys. Yes. Hi, expressive animal. Now, I want a black background first. Then my black background, I'm going to choose shadow because I want it to be no white. And this is pretty important because when I put glow-in-the-dark powder on, I don't want it to stick onto the background. So I am using shadow for that reason. And if you don't have shadow, you can go ahead and apply black and then put a no white top coat on. Hi Tia. Hi Yukio. Okay, so shadow, one coat on. You can apply 2 coats of shadow if you like, or you can apply 1 moderate coat, not too thin if you like. Shadow don't wrinkle easy if you apply a little thickish. Clear this. Okay, clear this. Hi, Tanya's. Okay, and our luminous powders are available in the mystery box for those that have mystery box. And if you don't have mystery box, luminous powder will be launched tomorrow on our website. Hopefully tomorrow, because I sent the email today. So we have 3 color glow in the dark, blue powder with a teal base, dark glow. this is pink powder with like a coral glow, and tangerine with tangerine glow. And then number 3 is the strongest glow that we have is a aqua glow, and number 5 is a green glow. And this doesn't have pigment for our purpose. If we want to manipulate the color of the glow, we can use these. Okay, so I'm gonna take all my powder out. Okay, so shadow is here. Okay, so now I am gonna choose a white base. So first we have to have an understanding that glow in the dark powder are best on white background like that. So if you are going to draw, like let's say you pick up let's say if you want a pink heart and you're gonna draw a pink heart right on the black background and you pour glow in the dark powder on, it's still gonna glow. It's just not gonna be as strong as if you were to draw a white heart. If you draw a white heart and then you clear that and then you go ahead and put some pink on and pour the glow in the dark powder on, it will be so bright. So the background always have to be bright. And that doesn't mean that the whole nail have to be white. It just means that the design underneath it is best to have white on. So that's rule number 1, is that if you want to write it down, is that a glow in the dark powder are thriving under or over the white background or any color that are light. Okay, that's number 1. So we are going to get art gel out. You can also use pigment base to paint. I'm choosing art gel. And then I'm gonna take some highlight gel color out too. So we are going to paint a what I call a silhouette. So I'm gonna have some highlight out, and then I'm gonna use art gel to draw, and then highlight. I'm gonna use it to create blur with the jellyfish. So we are painting a jellyfish. Okay, so some highlights out. Yes, Lisa, I'm excited for this too. And I'm gonna have like a lot of glow in the dark this week. Okay, so white art gels. I am picking out a oval brush. So take an oval brush, clean this first. Oh, thank you, Beauty Boss Spa. Thank you. Okay, ready? So first I want some coral like this down in the bottom. So in the bottom, I'm gonna paint a bunch of coral. Like that. All the way down. Okay. And then I want to do some like coral like this too. See that? I want to do some of that. When will the liner white be back in stock? About a couple of weeks. Hi, Onyx. Hello, Onyx. I'm using Emboss Brush, by the way, for these little corals. Let's move it over here. Like a tree branch, nothing special. You're welcome, Melissa. Okay, some coral over here and some coral over here too. Oh, happy birthday, Perita. Happy birthday. How old are you? Or is it a secret? Okay, so I have this. Now I'm going to paint a jellyfish. And you don't want it to be thick when you paint, because if it's thick, then when you pour that powder on, the powder going to be thick. So it's best to just keep it thin to minimize the bulk that we're going to have. Oh, Perita say love you. Thank you, Perita. Hi, Candy Coated. Welcome, Candy Coated. I'm excited for you guys to see this lesson right here. Okay. A circle, just like this. I'm painting the jellyfish. Recreation nail safely. Let us know when you restock the brush, conditioner, and sheer black. I will definitely let you know. Can't wait to get my hand on those. Yes, I'm waiting for it. No, I definitely will announce that. Everybody is waiting for the, especially the conditioning cleanser. Everybody is waiting for it. Okay, now down here, just like this. To get the shape. I'm not sure what Holly asked. Can you re-ask the question? Mama Vic say, hi, Mama Vic. Hello. Okay, take an oval brush again and just stroke it up like this. Actually, I might take a coloring brush for that. Oh, actually, the emboss brush for that. Okay. So I want to go in. What inspo pick you go up to? What inspo pick you go up to get the shape? No, I didn't get any inspo pick. It come from my brain. Perita say, can you come to Raleigh, Princess Nail Supply, to do a show? Is it in US or is it foreign country? Get a tail right here and a tail right here. Okay, so now I'm going to take highlight gel and kind of blur it out. Oh, North Carolina? Text me. Text my phone numbers. And then I write down and then we'll talk about it. My phone number is 417-229-5632. Let me know if you want me to repeat it. See that? It's that highlight gel color. You see the difference? This is like so hard and rigid, while this is like bluish. One requirement that when I go to anywhere to do a show, I want audience, and I will want the host to do as much advertising as possible for me. Just like when I go to beauty show, Premiere do most of the advertising. Okay, so now I have that going on there. I have this. I am ready to go ahead and put glow in the dark powder on. Repeat. Okay. My number is 417-229-5632. So I repeat it. 417-229-5632. Yeah, cause if I go to the show, the reason will be for exposure. So I will want a crowd audience. And I rarely use my page for advertising. So I will want the host to do most of the advertising for me. So I don't have to stress about it. But then we talk into detail about it. Just contact me and we'll see. Because I'm not the one that making a decision. I have people around me that make decisions for me. Okay, so I'm gonna use a pigment brush. I don't wanna use a spoon. It gotta be messy. I think a brush is more glance. It's more neat to use a brush. So you just tap it on. Well, a spoon you just pour it over. I think it's messier. When you tap, if you use your finger, it will absorb most of the impact. But if you use your nails, it will be harder. So it will knock up the dust easier. So use your nail, cause it's hard, and it's bounce when it exposed to impact, and the dirt come up easier. Just like that. I'm using the tip of my nails. Oh, Holly is in North Carolina too, Holly? Over the jellyfish too. Oh, Chicago. Advertising is easy for supply owner because they have customer. They just put out a pamphlet like a month or two in advance, and then the customer just aware that, you know, like if Tino gonna come, you can come and learn from Tino, stuff like that. So it'd be fun. I just don't know when and how. Okay, see that? Now we're gonna clear that. Oh, you're welcome, Magnificent Madness. Yeah, Holly. I am gonna go to Florida in June for a show. But you see, me and Dustin, that's why I kinda, the comments on if I can go to North Carolina caught my attention, because we have been talking for a while about the fact that at beauty show, people have to have license, you know, they have to have license to join the show. But there's so many people that are unlicensed that want to watch me too. That's why we kind of talk about maybe going around to demo, because I love to demo. I just never done that, so I don't know how that works. But I'm interested, for sure. Yes, I like to apply with a brush. At first, I use a spoon, and you can test it to see if you like it or not. But a spoon to me is messy. What color glow is it? It's number 3. What part of Florida? So Orlando premiere. It's in Orlando, and it's a premiere show that happens every year. It's a really big show. So now I cure for 60 seconds. Okay, so I'm gonna dust up the dust. Okay, so this is number 3 glow. It's an aqua glow. So now we have a base. I am going to start to color it, okay? So, for coloring it, this is our second lesson, is how glow in the dark thrive in the dark. Just because you use, let's say you use a pink gel polish and you paint on and you put powder on, that doesn't mean that it will glow pink. Because in the dark, the light doesn't show any color. It doesn't matter what you see here. If you see black, you see white, it doesn't show in the dark. The only thing that glow in the dark is the glow in the dark powders. That's it. So, one of my tricks to add color in, if I were to use either number 3 or number 2, either way, I would use stained glass gels. Now, the thing about stained glass gels is that it's completely see-through, completely sheer. Doesn't matter how much pigment it has, it's see-through. And for glow in the dark, it's very helpful because if you have number 3 and you put stained glass gel as a design and you pour number 3 on, it's gonna glow pink. Now the reason is stained glass gel is all see-through. So when the powder in the stained glass gel are glowing, it illuminate the stained glass gel colors. That's the amazing thing about it. But if I take stained glass gel and I mix with a little bit of white pigment base, then instead of glowing pink, it will now glow blue. Because when you mix it with a polish, it's no longer see-through, it's opaque. And as I say, when it's in the dark, it doesn't care about the color hue of the polish, except for stained glass. Because the stained glass, what happens is the powder is glowing inside the stained glass. And when it glow out, it illuminates the stained glass color. But in order for you to manipulate color like that, it has to be completely sheer. So, for this one, I'm going to start painting pink and orange on the jellyfish like this. And then I'm going to pour pink powder on. I'm going to pour orange powder on. But the thing is, right now the surface is porous. So if I do that, the pink and orange might stuck on here too. So in order to prevent that, you're going to apply one coat of top coat. Sanded will do. Or Teflon Matte will do. Don't use Matte for this, because if you use Matte, you have to wipe up acetone to prevent the color or the top coat from shrinking on the Matte. So the ideal top coat will be Teflon Matte if you are going for matte. To paint easy on matte, you use Teflon Matte. Teflon Matte are not velvet, so top coat and color will survive on the surface without shrinking. So I apply one coat of Teflon Matte on here, and that will isolate the glow-in-the-dark pigments. The stained glass in green and blue came in the mystery box. I'm so excited to use this. Yes, especially the green is my favorite. Okay, so I'm done with that. Now, my stained glass gel at number 6. This is a fuchsia pink. And number 3, which is a tangerine. Okay, so I'm put it out. And remember, because when I first doing it, I was want my pink to be bright, so I was mixing a little pigment base on. But then when I pour the powder on, it's not turned out light pink, it's turned out blue. Just because the stained glass are now contaminated with polish. So remember, don't mix polish in. You have to keep it clear like that. And let's talk about number 2 and number 3. When you pour number 2 into a pink, it's deeper. And when you pour number 3 into a pink, it's still going to be pink, but it's lighter. So let me show you the differences. Okay, so you see this pink is deeper, but you see the shell right here. You see the outline. Let me point it out for you. Hold on. Let me turn the light back on. So this underneath here is the pink stained glass. I put the number 2 luminous powder on. Okay, so that's a deep pink, and then on top, I still put the stained glass on, but I put the number 3 on. So in the dark, you can see the difference here. You see, there's a deep pink, number 2, and then number 3 is still pink, but it's lighter. So that is how you manipulate the color. Not manipulate the gel color, but you have to manipulate the glow-in-the-dark pigments. Remember, in the dark, it doesn't care what color you have as a gel. It's only count glow-in-the-dark powder. And with layer, you can manipulate it through stained glass gel. So, let's take out a coloring brush. Thank you, Machen. Thank you, Recreational Nail Studio. So all smooth. I'm gonna take pink and I'm gonna draw around the jellyfish first. And then frame around this too. And if you want, you can fade it in just a little bit. And then down here, let's go ahead and draw in some of the coral too. You are full of so much information. I can listen to you teach all day. Oh, thank you, Emboss. Okay, so I have some of that on. Now I'm gonna pour number 2 on for a deep, deep pink shade. I use this shade of pink every time that I'm looking for a deep pink, but most of the time I use number 3 and number 2 the number 5, number 3 the most, the white one. But sometimes I need contrast. I need a deep pink so the light pink can be on it. Hi, Mia Style. Okay, you can knock up a little bit dust like that. Okay, and then do the head here. Abby said, why not add pigment directly to the stained glass gel? I did that too. I mixed pigment into the stained glass gel too, and it's glow, but it's not satisfying as pouring. Pouring give me an even glow. When you make pigment into the stained glass gel and then you draw with your brush, sometimes your brush stroke might be too harsh, that some of the area is brighter and some of the area is not too bright. I also try to dust it on top of the inhibition layer. It's also give me a glow but not satisfying. So I concluded that my favorite method is the pouring. That way, my powder doesn't get shifted around because I'm not drawing on, I'm just pulling on. And yes, you can experiment with all 3 techniques just to see. One is apply pigment base and then dust the powder on when after it's clear. One is mixed into stained glass gel colors. and the other one is pour into stained glass gel color, and then compare the three. Okay. Now, I am going to put this into the light. Okay. After that, I'm dusting it off. Hi, Nucci now. Hello. See, a bright, even glow. See, nowhere that the powder gets shifted. See, everything is poured on evenly. Everything is glow evenly. Cindy say it needs to wait a little for the powder to sink in. Yes, yes. The more powder you let it sink in, the more it will reveal when it's glow. If you just spring on a little bit and then you cure, it's still glow, but you might see a little spot where it haven't sink in yet. Remember, when it's in the dark, it doesn't count whatever it is you see in daylight. It's only count the powder. That's why I don't mix it into stained glass gel anymore. Because when I mix into stained glass gel, like I make a little powder. Let me mix it to show you. Like when I mix like a little powder into stained glass gel like this. Let's say I do that. So now I have gel and powder at the same time. And then when I dip in my brush and I draw, some of the powder are here. See that? Some of the powder are not here. Because when I move in my brush, I shift the powder around. If I apply too thin, then there'll be no powders. There'll be less powder. If I apply too thick, then there'll be powder. Very inconsistent. So remember, in daylight, you can see all the pink, but in nighttime, you only see a little speck of the powders. Are you selling glow-in-the-dark powder now? It will be launched tomorrow. There is 5 colors that I have. 5 colors that I decide that it's going to be strong and suitable. Glow-in-the-dark powder took me a while to find, because some powder glow and some powder doesn't glow as well. It requires a lot of research for it. Not all glow-in-the-dark powder is the same. Okay, so now I am going to worry about the orange glow. Some of the orange powder might end up on the pink too, but that's fine. Apply orange right here. And then you're going to blend it out. Good morning, Sharon. Okay, just a little bit of this. And I attempted to paint a coral, but a coral, I don't want it to be deep orange though. I'm gonna pour different kind of powder on. Okay, so I'm just gonna do that, and then put number 4 on for a deep tangerine. When I use a spoon, I cannot selectively pour in the powder like this. It go everywhere. And this set I did twice, you guys. My first time was a little bit confusing on layers. But my second time, all my layer and technique get refined. So I have to do it twice. First time, sometimes I'm mixing, sometimes I'm pouring, sometimes I'm dusting. It's all confusing. But second time, I know exactly what to do. Okay, so cure that. Let's pull it in. And then we are ready. Okay, so now it have an orange glow. Then we are going to color in the blue aqua here. So this is number 4. Now we need a blue stained glass, and I will use number 7 as my stained glass for this aqua colors here. Remember, I use number 7, not number 8. Number 8 will give you a different blue. Number 7 is like an aquatic blue. And let's use a coloring brush for that. Just a little bit of blue right here. And you, since the surface is already have a blue glow, you don't have to put powder onto this blue. But if you do, it'll be brightest. So I leave the decision to you. Who wouldn't want it to be brightest? Color in. So when you're doing glow in the dark design, you have to, it's like doing 2 different nail sets. You have to design for the dark, but you have to also design for daylight. And remember, it's like 2 different nail sets. Okay, so I have blue on. Before I'm gonna put glow in the dark powder on, number 3. But before I do that, I am gonna take out Pigment Base, and I am gonna pour it in. Apply Pigment Base on. And remember, Pigment Base is a polish. It's not a stained glass gel. So remember, if you were to take pink stained glass gel and you put on number 3, it will glow pink. But if you mix with Pigment Base and then you put on number 3, it will glow blue. Remember that. A little confusing at first, but take one step at a time. You probably have to rewatch this slide about 2 or 3 times to get a full understanding of glow in the dark. Let's use the Emboss Brush for it. Everybody have a basic understanding, but it really takes an organized thought for you to be able to do a nail set without stress. Because you're doing 2 different sets. Pigment Base, I am twirling this into the stained glass gel. Remember, stained glass gel is also bloom. It will bloom your polish too, like a blooming gel does. So expect that. Don't think that your line will stay fine forever. It's gonna start blooming and blending and all that. And Kathy says that's good to know. Yes, Kathy. There's a lot of different knowledge about glow in the dark that you have to get it together. Okay, then I'm gonna pour on. So I'm putting number 3 on. It takes me 2 different sets to organize my thought. The first set, my thought was all over the place. As I say, first thought, my first thing to do is instantly dust it on, because I like to dust on inhibition layer. And then I mix it in to stained glass, and then I pull it into stained glass. It's all different things that I did on my first set. And it's just not suitable to make a video use when your technique is all over the place. So I have to redo the video. But the second time, I get very organized. That's why I able to go on live, because my thought is organized. Where before, it's not organized. Before, I'll be jumbled all over the place. But now, it's very nice and neat. I don't have powder all over the place. Okay, here. And then my first time, I didn't seal it with Teflon Matte, so I got pink everywhere on the white. It's it's hilarious. Okay, pull that out. Mama Vic say I'm messy when I work. I don't know what it is, but if I'm not familiar with a process, I get messy too. I have to familiar with my step to be organized, especially on live. Okay, so now it's still gonna glow blue like that, but now you have colors. Okay. So that is your first layer of colors. So what you're gonna do now is, after the coral, you're gonna seal with top coat, and you're gonna add in details, also glows. So let's do the coral. So pink and orange here, I use pink and orange powders. Okay. So the coral, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use color stained glass, but I'm gonna use number 3 to make it glow brighter. Okay. Clean this first. Let's apply, I'm feeling like bright yellow. Let's apply number 1 stained glass on. It's a halo. Really, really bright. Apply that on. Mama Vic said, that's why I don't go live. Oh, Mama Vic, is I don't know if people can fathom that, but going live is, doing now is one thing, but going live is a whole another thing. Just to keep on screen most of the time, that's also a challenge within itself. To speak while you're doing it, that's also a challenge. Because, when people do now, they don't explain why they're doing it. So that's a challenge too. They're all sort of challenge. Let's do let's do a number 3, which is a blue glow on top of this halo right here. Yeah, going live is way different than doing now. But I done this for so long. I done this for like 2 years already. Get a hang of it. I'm glad I get a hang of it. Okay. Now, when I pulling this on, after that, I am gonna put into the machine. Okay, ready? Okay, so now it's combined and it's glowing green. Let's clear this. Because halo is like a bright neon yellow, basically. It's like almost like a fine line between green and yellows. Okay. See the difference between this and this? So now underneath here, we're going to do the same thing, but in orange. Like doing short, like, let me see. Kila say like doing this on short nail is a challenge. All my clients except one have short nail. Yeah, short nail to me, the shaping is a challenge, not the design, the shaping. Okay. Orange. Stained glass gels. This is number 3 stained glass gel, by the way. But design, you should have to take out some of the minor details. Pull this on. Tino, what's that gel color halo? Yeah, it's number 1, Tara. Stained glass gel number 1 is a halo. And this one right here is number 3 is a tangerine. Hey, Javon. Hi. Kathy say Tino is brave and does excellent. You know, there's a fine line between bravery and just insanity. It just depends. Depends on how you look at it. Okay. So now this one is a little warmer, and this one, open the light. Another thing you can do is you can also add in on the surface like this. If I take some orange and add it into the surface. See that? I'm gonna draw in the dark so you can see that. So you can add it in like that. And remember, if you polish, don't expect it to turn orange. You have to use stained glass gel for it to turn orange. And you can also blend a little bit right here. Blend a little bit of this too. Okay, you can hear. Yes, Kathy. I'm just diving in. I'm a daredevil. Just dive in. I have enough common knowledge that I'm not afraid of being stuck. Okay, I'm adding a little pink in here. I don't know if you can see it. See a little pink. And you see these colors are way different than that colors. Because that's I use number 4. This one is number 3. But I use stained glass to manipulate its colors. Okay, now here. So let me return you to daylight. Okay. Now after this, we are ready to use a polish. Okay. Lesson number 3. A polish. Now, when I put this blue on, it will not glow, but it will add shadows. Okay? Because remember, polish don't really glow in the dark. So if this whole circle is all bright, if I add a polish and shade it, then in the dark, I only see the brightness. This one is already shade. So that is how eyeshadow is to use palettes to manipulate the colors. Plus, remember that you also draw for daylight. So right now I'm using blue to shade the jellyfish and everything. And that is my daylight part. But when I turn the light up, then the color now becomes the shade. Remember, in the dark that you messing with shade and brightness more than what you see in the daylight. Let's go ahead and use ultramarine gel colors. Javon said, I wish I could be gentle with my art like you. Sometimes I'm gentle, sometimes I'm rough. Let's do some rough work right here. Let's smash it in. Well, thank you, Javon. I'm a gentle creature. You can tell by my by the way by my voice. I'm a gentle creature. Okay, and then I use some Shanded to help me blend it. Right here, from Shanded. Holly says, so non-licensed people can go to the beauty show. So non-licensed people go to a beauty show is bad. So no, it's not bad. It's just that at premiere, at beauty show, people cannot risk being sued, you know, because at premiere, beside now, that's hair people, that's face people, and if an unprofessional buys something that doesn't know how to use it, and then their hair fall off or their face skin fall off, the company will get sued. And when the company or a person gets sued, then they sue their license. Like if you have a license, then you have something to be sued at. But if it turns out that you don't have a license, now we're in bigger trouble. So the company will get blamed, or why do you allow people with non-licensed people in? So it's all about legality, basically. Okay, I'm gonna add some of the polish right in here. But if I doesn't go to a big show, maybe I can do some negotiation that, you know, we only do art. We'll wish that it can be open for everyone, you know, art lover. Just depend, really. It just depends. Okay, and I'm gonna smudge it for some of the orange too. Just like this. Yeah, it doesn't mean that they don't like people without license. They have to protect themselves, you know. I understand both sides. Okay, that, and then some of the blue maybe down here. I know, right, Kathy? Doesn't love you, by the way. Doesn't love Kathy. Doesn't say, my God, we like that Kathy. She do all kind of posting about our product and everything. I say, yes, I noticed Kathy. Okay. Okay. Now, see that? See, I did blue, a little pink. It might not look blendy. It might not look attractive, but you have to know that that is for glow in the dark. Now we can come back and we can give it some shade and finesse it. So remember, patience and layers, understanding of your layers, just a process. Everything plain is in place here. All of that factor in place here. We have to take care of the glow first. Now we can come back and worry about what the painting actually look like. Which brush are you using? I'm using this coloring brush. I like it a lot. Recreation now say it's coming along beautifully. Just a process. Yes, absolutely. Just a process is one of the big things when it comes to glow in the dark. Because again, like I say, you are literally doing two paintings at the same time. One for daylight, one for nighttime. They will look completely different. Because the daytime, you manipulate the color hue. And the nighttime, you manipulate the glow pigment. Way different strategy. Okay. So now I shade it a little bit. I'm going to cure that. Lisa say, I'm not licensed and I'm attending the beauty show. Of course. Lisa. Lisa have a way to get into the door. Tara asked if Lisa is a student. No, Lisa is a special individual that can get into anywhere. Cute this. Now I'm going to go ahead and top coat this. Okay, Teflon Matte again. I don't know how Lisa get in, but she get in. She have her ways. Oh. Lisa wouldn't take no for an answer. You know, though, beauty show, I'm gonna tell you this, but I'm not encouraging you, but the security at the beauty show are not very good. Like if you know beauty show, you can actually get in, cure this. They don't check very well. They don't check very well. They have all kind of rule and all that, but like when we go to the backstage, we literally go in without anybody checking us. Especially on the first day or so. But I'm not encouraging you to break in or crash it. I'm just telling you that when we go, we were wondering how many people just get in without license or ticket. Even that. Cindy say it have a 3D filter design with the powder. It does have a 3D feel for it. And as I say, my technique are more organized now, so it's less lumpy than when I first try it. When I first try it, it's crazy. Okay, let me go ahead and show you the process so far. Okay, so that's so far. Now we're going to add more glow details, okay? So Teflon Matte is already on. Now, I am going to take out white art gels, and we're going to detail this. Okay, that's 10mm liners. With white art gel. let's go ahead and go around the jellyfish first. I can already tell you guys gonna get covered with glow-in-the-dark powder tonight. You're gonna be scientists. Gonna have all kind of experimentation going on there. My next design even more intricate because I'm painting Nemo on my next design, so it's even more of a structured design. Okay, so that's that, and then I'm adding some tentacle out. See the dimension? Okay, all the way out here, going in. Like that, and then maybe another tentacle out here. Kathy say, I'm glad you showed us how to boost glow-in-the-dark powder with a brush, or I have a big mess all over. Yeah, I tried the spoon. Oh my God, Kathy, crazy. I tried the spoon. It's an adventure. It was an adventure with the spoon. Okay, so I have that. Maybe a little bit of this. Okay, so that's a jellyfish. Now, down here, I'm gonna dress up the corals, okay? Like a fan, like a seashell, basically, going in. Right here. This one too. You make it look so easy, effortless. Thank you, Royal Nails. I try to organize my thoughts so I can show you guys, because to teach glow in the dark technique, it could be very easy for me to go completely confusing. It can be confusing very easily. I try to be organized with my technique, so it can. When you say it seems easy, what it actually meant is it's easy to understand. It looked doable because of the way I translate it. But if I'm not prepared, then it can sound very confusing. It can look very confusing. So right now I am doing all detail in white and number 3 on all at once. I also have some of the dot right here. Yukio say, really beautiful. I want to make this set. Yes, Yukio. Dot it all over. Kila say, do you work from a photo or do you sketch it out first? So jellyfish is come from my brain. I love jellyfish. It come from my imagination. Of course, when you guys do it, I will be your inspiration. You will have Tino inspiration. Okay, so that's a jellyfish. Okay, don't kill that. I did it once, don't kill that. Take out number 3 again. Number 3 is actually my favorite because it's Aqua. Okay, just pull it in. And you know, if you want a little diversity, you can switch. You can switch to number 5, which is a green glow. See, I can flash kill this a little bit. And then you can pull number 3 back. And you can take out number 5. Number 5 is green. Just so when it's glow, the green can glow over the blue. So that will be a little bit different. Aww. Pala, your bellies say, Tino, I love you. Aww. Thank you, your bellies. Okay, this is powdery. Each powder are different. Number 3 is grainy, like acrylic. It's far easier. It's heavier. Number 5 is like powdered sugars. These glow-in-the-dark powder are made up differently. Yeah, it's not acrylic. It's glow-in-the-dark powder. It's not acrylic mixed with glow-in-the-dark powder. That will be very weak. Like if you use a glow-in-the-dark acrylic, like most likely you wouldn't see much of the design. Glow-in-the-dark acrylic is for when you do the whole nail, like an ombre or something like that. But to design like this, you have to use pure powders, not acrylic. Because acrylic is basically just a clear base or a color base. And then they use a little bit of glow-in-the-dark to mix it in. The reason why acrylic is so bright, because acrylic is so thick. But remember, this is not thick. You are literally drawing on a flat surface. Where acrylic is like yay thick. So it's very easy to make an acrylic set really bright because of the thickness that the acrylic gives you. But for design, we don't have that privilege. We have to make it thin. So acrylic will be basically useless for a design like this. Okay, number 3. I'm using number 3 again for the top of the jellyfish. Okay. Tap it in. Number 3, I love the way number 3 fall. It's very heavy, so it's fall faster. Okay, now you can clear. I sent the email today for the luminous powders, and I think that tomorrow, because she's gonna put on tonight, so tomorrow I think it will be launched on the website tomorrow. I'm very positive. Okay, so now you have all the outline. It's time to throw in some colors, and you can see the tentacle now because I put it in a different glow powder. Now, if I don't put in a different glow powder, then I would not see the tentacle. The line right here, I will not see it because it will be the same glow at the background. So now we're gonna add in stained glass gel colors. So I am using an emboss brush for this task. Lisa, say what is your discount code, Tino, for premiere show? If you check it out, premiere show, our discount code for premiere show is TinoVo. But they haven't contacted me yet on the discount code, so it might not be affected yet. But I will want to tell them that all my discount code is TinoVo, so people know. Okay, that's pink, and then I want to use like orange in here. Stained glass gel number 3. Remember, I'm using stained glass gel, so don't come to me and say, Tino, I put glow and dark powder over polish, but it doesn't turn to orange. Remember, if you want to manipulate the color, it has to be stained glass gel for it to glow the color that you want it to glow. Because if not, then it will glow the color that is meant to glow, which is blue. So you want it to be pink, you have to use stained glass gel to manipulate it. I'm using orange on here and mixing it with a little pink like that. Okay, now I'm gonna pour in number 3 again. And what it does is gonna make the pink and orange glow lighter in daylight. Gonna make it the whiteness of the powder, it will combine with the stained glass gel to make it lighter in daylight. And then in nighttime, it will glow the colors of the stained glass gel. 3 in. Clear that. number 3 in here too. Will the powder come at a set or individually? So it can come at a bundle, and I also sell it individually for you. When you buy it as a bundle, then you get discount for it. I always want to have individual option. The only thing that I don't have individually, and it's new, is recently, is my gel collection. I mean, eventually I will have individually, but right now it's selling really hot, so I want it to be even on inventory. I don't want a bunch of color left out. I order them gel. I have them make at the same time, so I want them to be sell evenly. But eventually, people ask me, what if they really like the color? Can I reintroduce it? And I say, yeah. If there is a favorite color in the gel collection, I will bring it back. And then have it sell individually. Okay, clear that. And then we are ready to turn up the light. Okay, so now you see all the colors that we just make, all the pink, orange. See all the lightness that it glow, all the orange right here. See the pink right here, see that? Okay, so that's details. Okay, now what I'm adding is a slight layer of Aurora gel, and of course that's not shown up in the dark. It's just for daylight muse, for your fun in daylight. So we're gonna take out Aurora gels, and the color Aurora gel that I am gonna use will be Dreams Aurora gels. This is what it look like. I'm gonna put it out. Okay, just a little bit of Aurora gels. I love Dream. It's my favorite shade of Aurora. Well, actually, I actually like all shades of Aurora, actually. Because there's Twilight and Sunset. They all have their own beauty. But Dream, I use a lot in aquatic and ocean set. So, I'm going to use Emboss Brush for Dreams. Actually, coloring brush would be better because it's shorter. Sia say I love the jellyfish. They look beautiful. Thank you, Sia. And for Aurora gel, you can apply before or after. I have to admit, I forgot about Aurora gel. That's why I'm now just applying it. I could have applied on the first glow layers before I add into all the details. I can apply Aurora gel then, but I forgot. I forgot about it. How could I forgot something so beautiful? Thank you, gifted hand. Okay, cure this. And then we are going to top coat it, and we're done. Thank you, Kathy. Yeah, I love Aurora gels. I'm about to have a new gel collection soon, in about a couple of weeks. And in this new gel collection, I will have 3 new cat eye that are see-through. so you can layer it. Okay, that's clear. Now top coat this. So glow in the dark design actually are more complicated to think of a design than to, like if you were to copy my jellyfish, then it's more doable for you than to invent it as a set. If you know what I mean. Like if you copy my jellyfish, then you can just do everything that I did. But if you were to invent it a glow in the dark set, then you have to do more thinking. You have to think about what layer you want to start out, how you want to approach your colors, what you want to mix with. You have to do all that thinking to construct it a glow in the dark set. Okay, clear this, and I'm gonna double coat it. Oh, everyone asking Tino to do a bubble. Yeah, I can do a bubble. You want me to do this? I can take our practice now and do that. I'm glad I looked up just on time. Or else I will miss it. You got what if I don't know how to do a bubbles? My God. Then what happened then? Then what if I don't know how to do a bubbles? I'm just gonna ignore you. If I don't know how to do a bubble, I'm just gonna ignore you guys. I pretend that I didn't see the comment. Let's go ahead and color this black. Onyx say we'll figure out together. It's easy when I just show you. Okay, paint shadow on. Remember, shadow is no wipe. So if you use a normal gel polish, when you pour the powder on, it's gonna get all over your background. Cure this. So remember, you are no wipe element. Melissa say, why double top coat? Just because when you apply and you see the textures, it's a little bit wavy on the texture because of the different layer and powder we put on. So it's important to double coat or use like a 3D jelly so it can be nice and smooth. It's optional. Yes, I use a tap. Yes, I use a tap because if it can hold your nail on people's fingernails, then yes, it can hold on the stand. Yeah, I love the tap. I used to use glue dot that you can find at Walmart, but glue dot are very strong and sometimes it breaks my nail stand. So I love to use a tap. Thank you, MT Nails. Yali. Oh, Allie. Yeah, so I double coat it just to make sure that it's even. Oh yeah, you have a ton of it. Oh, it's really helpful for press on. For doing press on like this, it's really helpful. Cure this. Plus, being a press on artist, my table is metal. So I can just plane this down like this and it just stick onto my table. See that? So that's also easier too. So it don't fall all over the place. you can just move it anywhere and it stay there. Like I just go to like Home Depot and I just buy like a metal sheet. It's like $20 and I just place on my table. Haven't worked them at all. Are they easy to remove the tab? Yeah, I think so. See the tab? Just peel it up. And then I just glue another one on. I love tab. To me, they're the easier to work with. And they stick so well. See that? Okay. Yeah. Oh, if you like to do press on, you have to have a magnetic table. It's very helpful. It actually will change your nail game entirely. It make you love it more because your nail, you can just lay it there. You don't flop all over the place. Let's go ahead and do some bubbles. So let me see. This I start out with pink. So again, I'm not just gonna take pink stained glass and paint on this black background because lesson number 1 is glow in the dark powder thrive on light surface, especially white. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have to paint a white silhouette first. I'm gonna use Pigment Base for that. Pigment Base is a gel polish that I use to adhere pigment. You can also use gel pen like art gel. Just remember, if you apply your gel too thick, then when you put in the powder, it will absorb into the gel and it's gonna be thicker. So if you don't want it too thick, then just keep your gel at a moderate level. I'm using this right now. Pigment Base. Let's do 2 bubbles. One down here. Okay. Pink. So I'm gonna put number 2 on. Now remember, use a dust, use the brush, and flick it on just like that. Knock it up, see that? Oh, pink. Going up here, same things. Okay. Knock it out. Go ahead and cure that. Make sure it's let me coat it one more time. Just to make sure that all the glow are nice and even before I cure. Okay. Cure. 60-second cure. And then I'm going to take orange stained glass gel to shade the bubbles. Ali say, do you prefer drop the powder versus pushing it in? Oh, don't push it in. It's gonna be a disaster. Don't push it in. because when you push it in, I prefer if you like, the method like dipping, if you have a hole now. But this is a design. I'm just so worried that when you push it in, it's gonna ship the gel and it's gonna be insane. So dropping it is, I would say it worked much better. This is pink, by the way. Now I'm gonna move to orange. Yeah, be careful. Don't push it in. You can have a triangle tray like this, so you can put it over. Okay, some orange right here. And then you can fade it out. Okay, just fade the edge out. And then I'm gonna add in number 4. Okay, clear that. So that's your orange. And remember that this pink, we poured it over pigment base. So if you want it to be pinker, you can pour it over stained glass gel. Remember that stained glass gel are see-through. So whichever powder been poured over stained glass gel, when it glow, it will illuminate the stained glass gel colors. But so that is like a way for you to exchange color, take a certain glow and blend it with a color gels. But it can only work if you choose stained glass gel because of the see-through. If you choose a gel polish, then it wouldn't work that way. It wouldn't illuminate your gel. It have to be see-through so the light can illuminate through it. You can add some pink here. Let me add just one color so you can see the difference. See the difference between the pink? So this pink is deeper. I put pink stained glass gel and then I pour the powder in, so it's deeper than this. Now, if you take a pink gel polish and then you pour the powder in, the pink will just be the same as this, just because the pink gel polish is opaque. So I'm gonna add some more over here. Okay. Go ahead and clear that. So now we are ready to shade this. We're going to shade it with a gel polish. But remember, gel polish doesn't show up in the dark. So you can use it to create shadows. And the gel polish that I will use will be the Ultramarine gel colors. Okay, so I'm going to take Ultramarine gel colors and I'm going to land it right here. Ultramarine gel color, one right here. I'm going to use a coloring brush to blend it out, or you can use a 5mm blender. Let me search for my, oh, right here. You can use a 5mm blender to blend it out also. And then I can get some of the stained glass gels just to further blend this out. You can also add some top coat. Some top coat right here at the edge just to blend it out. Okay, then you can go ahead and cure whenever you're ready. Thank you, Nicole. Okay, so now you have some shade right there. Then you can top coat this so you can add in highlight. So I'm gonna top coat with Teflon Matte first, just to isolate that layers. And then I'm gonna take art gel and draw my highlights using 10mm liners. Wait for it to cure first though. Okay, just a little bit more. Oh, gracias, PC nail artist. Thank you, Una. Yeah, they can be Galaxy too. Very good thinking. Okay, now I'm gonna add in some highlight for the bubbles. A little dot right here. And go all around, just like that. Yeah, like a northern light look, yes. Okay, another one right here. I cannot wait to Christmas. We're gonna play with all the glow in the dark element in Christmas. Okay, so that, let's use number 3. The Aqua Glow. Okay, this one too. Here. Oh, Sharon. No, that's not a human. It's a program. I already blocked the program. Sometimes Middle East program are popping up. Yeah, it's not a real person that trying to be negative. It's a program that want to scam us or whatever. Sometimes when I see that, I just block the program. Ali say Teflon Matte is a game changer. So glad I got it to try your design. Oh my God, Ali. I love Teflon Matte. And I have developed it throughout the years too. It's much better when I first come out with it. Now it's smooth. When I first come out with it, there is a slight issue on the streak. So we can only use for chrome isolation. But now we can use it for top coat too. Okay, ready to see it? Let me go ahead and turn up the light. Okay. So these are bubbles. Now I'm going to show you the whole set. Just wait 60 seconds and then you see. I will alert you whenever it's about to be ready. Tomorrow I wake up early and I finish my Finding Nemo set. And then I will show you, I can show you a sneak peek tonight. But tomorrow I'm going to go live. I'll show you how to draw beautiful coral. Not this coral, but like Disney coral. And then we're going to paint Nemos. Okay, 22 seconds. Okay, ready? So, this is my jellyfish glow in the dark. This is what it looks like in daylight. This look at night. You like it? That cool, you guys? Look at that. Using Aqua Glow and all the color manipulation into the set. All the color change, the color fade, which is very tricky with glow in the dark for the color fade. But this is our set. I'll show you the Nemo for tomorrow. So I did this coral. I painted this. So tomorrow I'll show you how to paint the coral. So far, I get to the silhouette. But I'm gonna go ahead. But tonight, I'm done tonight. So I have to finish tomorrow to add in the color. But let me show you the coral. I love the coral. It's very detailed painting. Using shade, using layer, using one stroke technique, everything to make the coral end up beautiful. And then I'm gonna add in glow color tomorrow for the Finding Nemo set. This is gonna be the turtle, this is gonna be the fish, and then this is gonna be my favorite, Lori, the one that have short-term memory. Yeah, I like her. Like if there is a Disney character that represent me, that's her. That's the little blue fish. That's me. I'm the blue fish. Okay, so that is live tonight. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will repost. Tyra, can you text me the list, please? I will repost it in about 5 minutes, so you can rewatch and study. And you probably want to write it down when you study, so you know. And I can actually take notes with you. Hold on, give me a second. Take a pen. Oh shoot, I don't know what pen is. Oh, I have this one. Oh, it's an ugly pen. Okay, I'm gonna take out a pen. Okay, so when it comes to glow in the dark, the first thing is that glow in the dark are thriving on light background, but I'm just gonna say white background just to make sure. Glow in the dark powder are best in bright background or light background. Okay, so like the jellyfish, you don't have to have the whole nail white. It's just that if you want to paint a jellyfish, it's better to have a white silhouette first. Then you can proceed. So it will glow more. But the first time, I don't know. I go ahead and proceed in the dark background. I thought as long as it's glow in the dark, it shouldn't matter. But no. After much research, when it's on white, it's better. Even if you're going to use color and such. And then 2 is you can use stained glass gel to manipulate the color of glow in the dark. So pouring is the best approach. Pouring the powders onto unclear gel is the best approach. Okay. Now, number 3 is stained glass gel is the best material to pour because it illuminate the powder will illuminate the stained glass gel colors. Stained glass gel is the best host to manipulate the colors because the powders, the powder that glow will illuminate through stained glass gel. And reveal stained glass gel colors. Okay. What else? What else? I think that's it. Just the 3 key points. So you can record it. So you can study it because it definitely need you to memorize it. Usually we don't really go to theory, which most design, but with glow in the dark, you will need to study the theory just to get your mind organized, your technique organized. You don't want to start on a design and you have to try to remember or try to figure it out. You want to go ahead and put your thought together first to have a basic understanding of how you're going to approach it. Study it, and probably take you 30 minutes or whatever. If you never study before, the best way to study is not all at once. Instead of spending an hour studying this, what you do is read it for 5 minutes, stop, go eat or whatever, come back, an hour later, read it again, and then a few hours later, read it again. So short repetition is the best way to study rather than spend an enormous amount of time to study. That way you can, repetition is very good for your memory, basically. The more you repeat, the better you remember. And then after you study the theory, you can go ahead and start on playing with glow in the dark. And that will help you to be more organized, to be more neat on your station. Because if you not study, I guarantee you're going to be covered in glow in the dark powders. You're gonna stay online experimenting blindly. Remember to study first. Okay. All right, everyone. I will report this live in about 5 minutes. And tomorrow I will go on. Today might be Friday. Sunday I will not go on. I have a barbecue Sunday with my friends. So Sunday I'll be up live. But tomorrow I'll be on. I will try to be on tomorrow for the Nemo set. Bye-bye, everyone. Have a good night, and I will see you soon.